100 rated chess, but everyone hates Carlos. Your c-file bishop Carlos must have been attacked by every enemy pieces, not pawns, at least once during the game. Disclaimer, I don't hate any bishops, and I also don't hate anyone named Carlos. I actually don't even know anyone named Carlos in my entire life so far. This video is purely for entertainment purposes. Let's go. We get a 148 from Philippines. Okay, for anyone who doesn't know, this is Carlos. Carlos will have to be attacked at least once by every enemy piece, except for the enemy Carlos, because it is physically impossible for one Carlos to attack the other Carlos. d4 opening up my own Carlos. Of course I need to move Carlos out for him to be attacked by the enemy pieces. e5. I'll take it. The utmost famous England gambit. Bishop b4. Aha. This is the first chance for my Carlos to be attacked, but if I do that there is actually a pretty big chance he's just gonna capture and the video ends. So I guess c3 instead. Bishop d6. Aha. That blunders a bishop, but that bishop hasn't attacked Carlos yet, therefore if I take it now the challenge is physically impossible to be accomplished. So I guess bishop f4 instead. Now we wait for a chance to move the pawn out of the way. f5. Aha. Now is the chance.
En passant.
Allowing his bishop to attack my bishop, that is 1 out of 7, and even though now if he just take my bishop then the video immediately ends. I mean of course he should be able to see, that bishop takes bishop is obviously blundering f takes g7 trapping his rook. At best he can only go bishop e5 to recapture the pawn after I've taken the rook, and losing a rook for a bishop is obviously a losing trade. Right? Of course he sees everything. Alright, 1 down, 6 more to go. I'll pull Carlos back first. Knight e2. e4. Knight c6. Okay, can't let his king castle. The king is also included in the challenge. Queen h5 check. Bonk loud. Bishop c4. Can't really do anything now though, we have to wait for the right time. Bishop f4. That bishop has already done its job. It can die. Knight e5. He's threatening to take my light bishop, but you know what? I'll actually let him take it. Knight takes c4. Ha! And that move conveniently makes his knight attack Carlos. 2 down, only 5 more to go. Bishop c1. I mean I'm not actually scared of losing the b-pawn, but I just don't want him to lose too many moves on this horsey. Instead he needs to bring the other pieces out for me to progress the challenge. Never mind. Let's just trade this off. Knight takes f3. Queen takes f3. f5. Aha. Absolutely convenient. Bishop g5 check. King d6. And that king move is also a discovered attack from his queen to my bishop, but I can't take it now though, the rook can recapture. Queen takes f5 instead. Defending Carlos with the queen being right next to him, well technically he can still capture and the video immediately ends in the most diabolical way possible, but I mean who plays like that anyway? Right? Of course. And that rook move has just marked itself as the 4th piece of the collection. Bishop f4 check. King e7. Okay, need to be careful not to accidentally checkmate here. Queen e5 check. And with that his rook now attacks my bishop. This game is going very well, very smoothly. King f7. Queen d5. Giving the e5 square for the bishop. King g7. Bishop e5. Bishop on e5 can provoke knight c6, attacking it with the most natural development move. There cannot be a better scenario than this. King h6. Knight a3. Okay, so the best way to provoke a knight move is obviously to move my own knight. Sadly I don't have the c3 square though. Hopefully knight a3 can do the trick. It couldn't. It's alright, we still have d4. Knight c6 is still possible. And do not go knight d7 to block your own bishop. No. No. Why? Okay, now the center bishop plan cannot work anymore. I need to find another plan. Oh my god, I just hope that rook and knight will eventually come out in the next 50 moves or something. Bishop e3 check. King g7. Queen back. Maybe we should go for the king first. Bishop g4. f3 bishop back castle. Bishop takes f3. Aha. Humanly speaking, that may not have been too bad, at least he's trying to counter-attack. I can respect that. G takes f3. But you need more pieces though, please just develop the other knight. Rook takes f3. Bishop d4 check. Rook f6. Okay, there should be a chance for me to move my bishop next to his king, but I should not win the rook though. Wouldn't want an early resignation. Rook hg1 check. King f7. Rook df1. He doesn't trade. Okay, I originally didn't want to win too much materials, but sadly we don't have much time left. Bishop takes f6. The king is touched, only the a rook and b knight left. And do not sack your queen here, it's not worth it. I mean, it's the best move, but it is checkmate anyway. Keep the queen, let the bishop live. Yes. Queen c4 check. Knight b5. I don't even know I'm doing anymore. Please develop your knight. If knight c6, I can actually just take his queen and both the remaining pieces will attack my bishop at the same time. Mission accomplished. Carlos can die. Didn't happen. He's just gonna move his queen for the rest of the game. I'll just remove her then. King f7. King b1 random move. For those of you saying that I'm pinning his knight to his rook so he can't move it out, don't bother, this guy has been blundering everything so far. He's not gonna see such an advanced tactic like a soft pin. a6. Move 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 move. Aha. Finally. You see, it was bound to happen at some point. Bishop b8. Mission accomplished. Knight takes b8. Okay, normally I would stop right here because the rest of the game is just me smurfing, but lucky enough I only have 15 seconds left. Who knows, I may actually run out of time. I mean, the entire point of this challenge was to burn my clock with the bishop anyway. The video continues. That was close. Mission accomplished.